Hello, fellow agency owners. This is Kurt Yelly. I've been doing home care now for 17 years. I'm on my 17th year, so I've been around. But I wanted to show you what I did when I was first starting out. And, because I did the whole driving around thing, trying to meet with discharge planners, social workers, you name it. I was driving around, wasting my time. I'd show up and either the receptionist would say, oh, no, she's busy or he's busy. And, I wasn't able to talk to them. And I've been hearing many agency owners feel the same, or they leave 10 million voicemail messages and never get a return call from the social worker or discharge planner. So I want to change that for you, okay? I'm going to teach you and I'm going to give you a strategy that you can use tomorrow or today, start to put it together today so that you can get it out tomorrow, is how you can be invited to meet with that social worker or discharge planner. How to position yourself versus prospecting and pursuing. Because when you're pursuing and prospecting, a lot of times they're running away from you. They're never returning your call. They see you coming down the hall and they run around the corner and say, tell that person I'm busy or whatever. And even if you do get there a few minutes of their time, I was a physical therapist and I worked in nursing homes across the country. And when somebody would try to get a few minutes of my time, it was like, I was just listening to them and just thinking, okay, I got to go see that patient. I've got to attend this family meeting. Dude, I got so much else to do. But okay, yeah, good, yeah. And then okay, give me your brochure and I'll put it in my office, kind of thing. So really not listening. So how can you get somebody to invite you and really listen to you and want to know about your agency? So I want to give you my most successful campaign on the first time I mailed it. I mailed 10 of these direct mail pieces, and I got 3 people that invited me to their office, called me to set up an appointment to meet with them. That's awesome. That's like a 30%, right? Success rate. And I'm not saying that you're going to get the same results as 3 out of 10. However, if you keep consistently mailing over time, because I actually have direct mail pieces that I would send out every month, and it was about the 6th or 7th time then I got some more calls. You never know when somebody's gonna call you, but I'll tell you, it's such a great feeling to be invited in to talk about your agency versus you pursuing. So I think you get my point. So what I did was I saw my wife one day reading the People magazine. She was she likes to read it cover to cover. She basically reads it cover to cover, day to day, or on that particular day that she gets it. And I thought, hey, that'd be a great idea to send that to the female professionals on my list. In other words, which majority of the discharge planners and social workers are female. So I thought, I'm going to send this, I'm going to go get 10 People magazines. I'm going to put it in an envelope and mail it out to them. And also I'm going to include a letter, which has, their name, and I put my photo here, so you could put your photo here. And then I wrote a letter here. And I tied it in to our agency and what we provide. So let me just read you the last sentence of this letter. It says, I hope you can steal away for a few minutes to take a much needed break and just plain decompress. Because again, these people are busy all day long doing paperwork and meetings. You want to grab their attention. That's the nice thing about a direct mail piece. It's going to go right past the gatekeeper because they have to deliver it to the person it's addressed to, okay? Whereas if you're showing up personally, they can tell you, nope, doesn't have time. So let me get back to the letter here. It's my goal to lighten your load a bit, just like our team strives to ease the challenges our clients have by providing them with the right home care options. Enjoy today's small diversion from all that lies ahead. You certainly deserve it. So that's the letter I included with my mailer. So for you, go out and buy. You can do this more than 10 people if you want to do 20 or 30. But People magazine is kind of expensive. What is it? $6. So whatever's in your budget, go buy some People magazines and get some folders. I actually would use this one as an example. Because I would actually use white and then put the address in blue ink, but make sure you hand address it. And then don't put a return address up here. Just mail it as is. Then include your letter. make sure you put your photo here, okay? Because that's how you're showing up differently. The problem with home care marketers and home care agencies owners is they're not showing up correctly. And however, you still want them to remember you because, again, you want them to invite you in for a meeting, so they're already starting to get to know you through your picture here on this letter. So I'm going to include a link for you to download this letter that goes, with the People magazine. So I'm going to give that to you today to use and implement, because I know this will work for you. I've had another agency that did the same thing and got invited. So it's not only worked for me, it's worked for others. And then go out get some envelopes. But that's a great strategy to get people to invite you. I've got actually probably almost 3 years worth of direct mail stuff that I used, because I had to use that initially in order to get my contacts to know, like, and trust me. Now, I'm considered the go-to agency for a lot of these people that did invite me to come in and meet with them. So, and obviously some of them have dropped off as well because of the transition at facilities. I mean, there's always a new agency owner. But I do want to mention too, I did not know any of these 10 people. I had never met them. I never approached them directly by showing up, and I just mailed these to them. And it's such a way to leverage your time and money, because I didn't have to spend 20 minutes driving over to the facility just to get turned down and then drive 20 minutes home, things like that. Now, one of the strategies I would use to collect your names is if you are in the area of facilities, just go in the front lobby, grab the business card of the social worker or the nursing director, whoever you want to approach, and just grab the card, because then you've got the name. And you might want to do this every couple months because there's a high turnover. And just grab their card, bring it home, send them the People magazine with that letter. And again, you're showing up in a fun, unique way that they'll really like. All right, hope you found that helpful. Again, the link is below to download the letter that you can send, with the People magazine. You'll have to go to Walmart or Target or your grocery store to get the People magazine, and then get this out tomorrow. All right, hope you found that helpful. Most importantly is for you to implement this idea so that you can get the results that you want. All right, take care.